Yo les gens, j'espère que vous allez bien, moi ça va. Ça pourra aller mieux. Ah ouais, c'est pas la grande forme, mais bon. J'avais envie de jouer, je vais faire un petit live. J'ai vraiment envie de jouer. Et sinon, je pense qu'après je vais prendre des semaines de vacances. J'avoue, j'ai mal partout. Pas ouf. Et sinon, c'est le jeu gratuit. On est jeudi. C'est gratuit. On va voir quel jeu on a. On a FC26 pour 28 balles. Regarde, ils ont juste enlevé 8 euros. Undercast, ils ont juste enlevé 10 euros. Et encore. Non, 14 euros, ils ont. Tiens, on a quoi? Ah, je connais pas. Ah ouais. Ah, j'ai jamais été fan. Que... Ouais, m'intéresse pas. Comment ça, 21? Ah, maintenant ils le font. Ah oui. Quand Marie Ah oui. Donc c'est la semaine de. C'est la semaine des cadeaux. Donc demain il y aura un nouveau jeu, etc. Jusqu'à Noël. C'est ça que là, le jeu il est pas ouf. Enfin, il est pas ouf. 9 balles, non? Non, 15 balles. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a un problème de débit? Commence pas à me péter une noix, toi, je suis pas d'humeur. On s'en fout. Ça dégage. Ensuite, Outer World. Y a pas de mage. Y a pas... Ah, j'avoue, j'ai mal au crâne et tout. Ça me fait du mal tout seul. Ça parce que j'ai envie de jouer. C'est honteux. Ah. Comment ça, un problème de... franchement, c'est un problème de débit, je coupe direct, hein. Ça va me faire chier, hein. Ah.
You convinced people to occupy the exclusion zone, and then they were killed by falling rocks? You do not have a knack for real estate.
Quoi, c'est vrai? Vous avez convaincu les gens de s'installer dans la zone d'exclusion, puis ils ont été tués par des chutes de rejet. L'immobilier, c'est vraiment pas votre truc. Putain, c'est vraiment les mecs que j'ai fait dans le truc qui sont vraiment morts, du coup? Ah merde. Comme dirait l'autre. Ah merde. Ah ouais, non, c'était le sniper. Ah ouais, faut que je trouve des trucs pour améliorer ça, parce que j'avoue, il a l'air de déchirer quand même. Le problème, c'est que c'est pas là qu'il y a les trucs. Et là, j'en ai pas mis. Oh, cinématique, tiens.
Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. Oh, I think my average walking speed will suffice once I've finished dispatching you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station's security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything. I trust you're not implying something untoward between us. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer, whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint? No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? This proves nothing, except your willingness to trespass into other people's correspondence, and Joseph's inability to express himself clearly in the written form. I can't conceive of a reason why my survival should matter to you.
Only the vainly short-sighted undermine their own future.
However, as a matter of professional curiosity, let's entertain the hypothetical. I stand down. Then what? And here I was almost persuaded you had an actual plan. No more talking, Agent. It's time I deliver my last prediction to you, personally.
Are you sure?
Locking them down. Mitigating the threat. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I will tend to you personally.
Oh, mais c'est incroyable, le mec, il faut le tuer 153 fois.
Personnel. Back and stand. Self-preservation a priority.
Limiting mechanism.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Unnecessary vulnerabilities identified.
J'aimerais me donner mal au crâne, c'est con. Enfin, déjà j'avais mal au crâne, mais là j'ai encore plus mal au crâne.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Oh.
It would seem that our work here is done. Let us return to the ship and press on to those so-called peace talks.
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon, that is, Seer Wiley. I appreciate the sentiment, but there is now ample evidence disproving that fact. The truth is, I held Wiley back.
I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. If I had not thwarted his ambitions... No. Those hypotheticals are best considered in private, I think. Yes. Better to focus on our gains than our losses. My colleague's survival is something worth celebrating. I won't keep you. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable though the outcome with Seer Wiley turned out to be. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons, but it seems you already helped yourself to it. You always do seem a step ahead of me. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
Ouais, un stew.
I don't know what you're complaining about. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
At least it was a clean dissection. Roger would appreciate that, I think.
Ouais. Ah. Ah, attends, j'ai quoi déjà? Hmm.
Tired of vacuously untrue statements with their unsatisfying antecedents? At the order of the Ascendant, our predictions are both sufficient and necessary for your positive outcomes.
Je sais pas quoi mettre. Ah, on va mettre ça, petite heure. Alors, du coup, attends. J'avais dit. Mitrailleuse lourde à canon scie. Et c'est ça déjà. Même pas. Ouais, ou alors c'est pas tout de suite.
Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. The invaders, the order defecting,
feel we should talk.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
Should we consider going in with a plan this time? Or is it going to be another improvised free-for-all?
Despite my skepticism regarding these peace negotiations, I favor the idea of interrupting your saboteur's malevolent aims.
This unit is obligated to advise against blowing up a space station as a form of retribution. Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
I almost pity the poor bastards.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own phantoms? Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Ok.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me. That's all I ask. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
Ouais, faut que je vois pour retourner là. Non, là. Je vois la quête secondaire là. Ah, faut discrétion 3. Ça me fait chier, j'ai pas envie de mettre discrétion 3 là-dedans. Ah, c'était pourquoi je voulais... très costaud et ingénierie 8.
Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
Stimulants, medicaments, drugs. Get your drugs here.
Buy from me, please? Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my inventions will be...
Greetings. How has the data collection fared? That's hardly surprising, considering the station's predilection for gossip. So long as you provide us the information, we can parse through it and decide fact from fiction. Are you prepared to present what you have learned?
Oh, fait chier, j'ai pas envie d'avoir discrétion 3 là. Ça apportait rien du tout. Pas pour ce journal quoi. Ah, fait chier.
Sir, the emergency override mechanisms are still functioning. If we work together, we might level our descent.
There's no stopping the will of the free market, Ensign. The ship's doomed.
Even if you won't help me, I have to try. For Auntie's choice!
How noble of you. Worry not. While I'm in my escape pod, I'll be sure to come up with a way to tastefully capitalize on your death.
Est-ce qu'on peut lui parler? Attends, du coup c'est lui qui a survécu? Non.
My contraptions don't explode no more. On it. Hello once more. I guarantee you'd be happy to... anybody even listening to this? Hello, once more. My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Ah, il manque quoi du coup? N'importe où.
Error. Roach sales grant if you became. What may this unit rehydrate for you? Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today only.
Doctor here. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth. If you've a tooth pain, you know who to visit.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other... Hey, you browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned. Tired of firearms that explode in your face? Come to Not a Weapons Store.
If you lost it, I'm selling it.
Tell me what you need.
Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor today.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Oh, come now, Prospero. You've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking bad. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers. You've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of Free Market Station, and if you want a transfusion, you'll have to grant me a spot of help. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence. Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg-aged whiskey. Something of a collector's item, I'm told.
Ah non.
Now, if you'll excuse me, an artist must be granted solitude to properly amass his mental forces.
Any friend of the libations or information? What's your poison? Oh, sure. Got it right behind the bottled gold and spiced silver. No, I ain't got any fancy booze for our in-house drunkard. And if he wants to know if I do, he should come and ask me himself. Or better yet, focus on his upcoming set. Aside from irritating me, I've been making it my business not to know. We of Free Market Station don't get involved with partisans, especially obnoxious ones. He may stay so long as he doesn't cause real strife, but that's it. You want to know more? Ask him, not me.
Get caught unawares, all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
My gear has the fewest holes out of any close-on station.
Shop here to acquire. Prepare. What may this unit rehydrate for you? Yes, iceberg aged whiskey is currently on reserve for Prospero Palo. Current customer is not Prospero Palo. Unit cannot vend to current customer. Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Purging all vending restrictions. Eliminating one restriction. Vending iceberg aged whiskey complete. Thank you for your patronage. Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today only.
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, in fact, help one not be nervous. My friend. Excellent. Thank you. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid tale of drama and woe? Everyone knows that the free market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure. With nothing to live for, the aggrieved captain sent the free market into a suicidal tailspin. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again, and now I must get ready for my set.
Greetings again. You may have defeated me last.
Ah non, tu veux dire qui là-bas?
Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor.
Stimulants, medicaments, drugs. Get your drugs here.
Thanks for visiting Free Market Station. Pleasure is all ours.
Ça nous manque encore, hein. Ah mais le bazar auto ça marche pas, j'ai pas son... J'ai son journal mais il veut plus rien dire.
Anybody even listening to... Hello, once more. Buy from me, please?
You need coveralls, we got coveralls. My folks, if you're in need of sprucing up the old garments here, come ganderize.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared? Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end? Sounds like it was likely due to basic engineering ineptitude. Goodness. I wonder how their ships can fly at all with such incompetent technicians. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? Considering the ship's fate, it would appear that try is the operative word in that phrase. Last question, were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened? Failing to recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable help. Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes. You should have said so. Here's something extra from my stipend. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
Voilà. J'avoue, je vais m'arrêter là. Force pour rien. Savoir s'arrêter dans la vie. Ouais, du coup, je pense que je vais prendre quelques semaines de repos. Oh la vache. On va essayer de revenir en forme. Il y aura Nouvel An. Il y aura Noël, Nouvel An. On reviendra après. Tranquillou. Sur ce, je vous dis bonne fin de soirée. Bah, bon week-end aussi. Bonne année. Bon joyeux Noël, tout team. Et puis voilà quoi. Ouais, voilà. Bye bye.